For young people, job seeking can be stressful even under the best of circumstances. But the global pandemic has left many post-secondary students and graduates discouraged over the lack of job security and opportunities. But job experts say not all hope is lost. With some tips on how the youth in this country can navigate the job hunt during a pandemic, we're joined by certified career strategist Devin Turcotte. Devin, thank you so much for joining us. Talk about, first of all, how young people are feeling right now amidst all of this and as they try to navigate these struggles, looking at not just to this year, but next year.
Yeah, good morning, Anthony. It's great to be here. Job searching, as you said, it's tough in the best of times, and I think we're all in agreement that we're pretty far from the best of times right now. Certainly the job seekers I'm working with are finding it really challenging with the usual stuff, but there's also this extra layer when an opportunity comes up of how long is this going to last? Am I going to be laid off in a month or two? And so that makes it a little extra difficult, not knowing where it may go in the future. But fortunately, there are things that job seekers can be doing to start to build long-term success in their careers.
All right, let's get to some of your advice.
Sure. So the first thing I always tell people when they're in job search mode is recognize that it's temporary. I know it never feels that way. It always feels like it takes forever. And this year, I think that's true for many things. But it's really important to recognize that it will end eventually. You will find a job eventually. And there's something to be said for the ability to build resilience at this time. Normally, when circumstances come in that impact your career beyond your control, it's things like the company you work for got bought out and everyone was laid off, or perhaps your partner gets transferred to the other side of the country and so you have to quit your job and start over in a new place. But there's something to be said, I think, with this current situation where it's impacting so many people. It really allows you to, I guess, form a sense of community. Millions of people are going through job loss and job seeking right now. And there are unprecedented supports for job seekers in terms of finances and mental health. So there's a lot to be said for that. And I think there's a lot more empathy than you would usually find in a job search situation. And there's something really good about that.
Now, speaking of community, talk about how important the network is, given all that.
It's incredibly important. Research tells us that a good 70% of jobs are never published anywhere publicly. And LinkedIn actually estimates that about 85% of jobs are obtained through networking. And so building a good networking is really key. And I find particularly for younger job seekers, not having the experience working out in the world and not having experience to professional network, they just don't understand that impact that can have.
You refer to micro-credentials and how to leverage those. First of all, explain what those are.
Micro-credentials, if you break down the word, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's sort of a mini program that is designed for people who've already graduated from some sort of post-secondary program, but it's not like a full degree or a full diploma. It's the opportunity to take a set of courses, maybe 2 or 3, to add to the skill set that you have. So a quick example, let's say you studied health sciences as your undergraduate. If you wanted to at some point go into administration, you could take courses just in administration or maybe just in health information management.
Now, we don't have a lot of time, but I want to get to this. People are looking for the dream job, but I think a lot of people also dream of eating. So you just need sort of get what you can, right?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff out there. Not a lot of people dream of working in skilled trades or being a trucker, which is unfortunate because those are big industries that are hiring right now. And I'm a big fan of action driving more action. So it's really, really good if you can get out there and do what's available, because honestly, you never know where the dream job is going to come from and what it's going to look like. And I think assuming that is a bit of a barrier.
Great stuff. Devin Turcotte, career strategist. Thank you.